I'm Michael Berryman, and you're not. But you are watching the Baron's Hideout. Yeah. Go away.
The fuck is happening here, dude? You better keep that in here.
I will, dude.
All right.
I'll keep everything in here.
Okay.
So we're doing a little bit of a recap of. We're gonna try to do at the end of every day. Yesterday, which would have been Friday, today is Saturday. We didn't get to that. Just it was a late night, and we'll get to that.
Oh, we will fucking get to that.
But so far, Salem Horror Fest for me personally is the best year. Because there's been a lot of things happening, but we're going to start right at the beginning, and that would have been when we were arriving at the PUD Essex Museum, where they were doing the VIP experience. We were met by the wonderful staff of this year, and I feel really bad.
So the coordinator for all of the films, the shorts, his name's Steve.
Yep.
We walked up and we were like, yeah, hey, we're the Baron's Hideout, we're the Dustins. And god damn it, dude, like this guy was so genuine because apparently last year
we left a mark.
And I don't even know how. Like what? I don't remember what happened. If I'm being honest, like it's like
I think I vaguely remember, but I know I went up. I was getting our passes. You and Anna were looking around at stuff, so I was gathering the passes for us last year, and that we didn't go to opening night, so it was the day after, which would have been right where like short films and everything was happening. But that's besides the point. So I grabbed the passes, and I just asked him, like, I wasn't sure if Brody put aside anything else for the passes. I didn't know what was included in our package, and I asked him, and he had no idea, and he had to call Brody.
Yeah, and the festival takes place over a good portion of Salem, so
yes,
it's understandable when you can't get a hold of someone, you know, like
yeah.
And especially like we were told last year, like they had this cool little speakeasy that they had, and that's where we met, you know, Gina and Anastasia, but they said they didn't use it this year because there was zero signal down there, so they couldn't get a hold of anyone if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, he came up and goes, I'm so sorry about last year, and me and Dustin are like,
what?
Like, what do you mean? Like, have you been thinking about this whole year?
Like,
and that made me, I felt bad.
I did too, and I reassured him. I'm like, hey man, like,
yeah,
there's no ill will anywhere. I was like, I even said to him, like, I don't want to be that stained on your conscience.
Yeah,
I want to leave a nice, professional and happy moment, not a stressed out I fucked up moment, because he didn't.
Yeah, we're all here just to have a good time, man.
Steven, I know you're listening to the podcast, man, and please just wipe that from your memory. I will Men in Black you.
Oh, you're gonna do what to him?
Men in Black.
Show him the noisy cricket. Oh,
I don't got that. I don't think I'm at that stage.
So you're lucky if you got that. Anyways, so we walk up and we get in the line, right? So we're, and this year we have like a little bit more responsibility that we've taken on.
Boy, do we!
And it's like I've been videotaping a lot. I've got so much footage already, and it's only Friday as of this recording.
Yeah.
And I get the line, recorded, and then it's our turn. It is our turn to meet Dee Wallace, but Dee Wallace isn't the only person sitting at this table.
And I think I said to you, I was like, is that Michael Berryman sitting at the table?
Sure as shit was. It was Michael Berryman. And I was talking to the kid who was like managing the line, and he's like, yeah, I know the hills have eyes, this and that. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to turn you on to something. I need you to watch a movie called The Barbarians.
Which I now need to go seek out, because I don't know if I've watched it.
Damn it, dude. We got a story about that, man, but from the man himself. But got to meet them. Super awesome. Very personable. They took their time. It was supposed to be like a 2-minute meet and greet, but man, it was like, I don't know.
I want to say it was at least like 5 minutes.
I'd say up to 8.
But that's the thing, though. Like, yeah, they want to keep you on a schedule because it's a lot of people, right? But when you are giving the talent the reins of how it's going, because that's one thing with this festival, is that they're very like fluid with everything. They try to keep on a schedule, obviously, but they also kind of just like, well, if they're having a good time, we're gonna let them have a good time, unless it's like an absurd amount, like 15 minutes, or something like that. Then okay, now you got to cut off. But yeah, no, Dee was great. I will say that she's a lot smaller than I thought she was.
Yeah, she is. She's very small.
She is, and not like weight wise, like
no, just build
wise.
Yeah, she's got to be 5'2", maybe 5'3".
Yeah,
and that's about it.
And Michael was just at the table chilling. He wasn't signing anything. I did ask, but he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do something after." And we're like, oh, okay. And that is foreshadowing for something
foreshadowing.
But we got there. We got a couple of pictures. Was it on your phone?
It's on my phone. We'll put it right here.
Yeah, it will be somewhere
here.
But we'll also be getting our professional photo.
Yeah.
They usually do it at the end of the fest, so we won't see that until later.
Mm-hmm.
So that happened. Then we went in for the opening night, which was led with the Q&A by Zero Gravity, who has been she did more of like the opening speech and some of the interludes, but she's been like a speaker for. She's
more or less the host for the event. Like she's the one that, if there's not like a guest speaker, she's the one announcing stuff.
Yeah. And it's awesome because for someone who's been attending this fest for a long time, so many familiar faces showing up, and that's a good thing. You know, if you're going to a convention and you're seeing new faces every year, that's not talent, obviously, like staffing, something wonky going on. But no, like this is an event that's always ran very well, regardless of like what may be happening in the background with them. But yeah, it was great. She opened it up, and then we had a beautiful speech.
Damn it was awesome.
From Victoria Price. If you guys don't know who that is, it's Vincent Price's daughter. And she had a beautiful slideshow and talk, and I almost cried.
It was touching, and it's like, you know, we got to see like Vincent Price, the dad.
Yeah.
You know, not Vincent Price.
Disney,
oh my god, dude, that was so dear. And then she tells us the story about the time that he had to whoop her.
Oh yeah.
And she goes, he's old, he can't catch up to me, but not thinking that he's 6'5".
Yeah,
just lanky dude.
That image in my mind now, when she was saying that,
it makes me think of the Crooked Man from The Conjuring.
Oh my god,
that's what I thought of.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so
man,
funny.
that's scary as fuck.
I was thinking of like that old Mickey Mouse cartoon when the legs are like stretching out.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
She's doing an event too, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make time for that with everything else going on. But she's doing like an extended event of that, and also I didn't know that he had a cookbook, so they're making a dish out of Vincent Price's cookbook, and serving it. So that's really, really cool. And then after that, we had another slight interlude with Zero Gravity, and then they brought on Lizzie and Brody, who are the co-directors of the fest, and they were kind of announcing everything, and then brought on the wonderful Dee Wallace, and we could tell that there's definitely some things I think going on in her own personal life.
Oh yeah.
But that didn't.
Well, it's positive because she mentions this. She talks about, like, you know, as a parent, you know, she had a dream, and the dream was to build a house big enough for her family to live at with her, and last year it happened.
Yeah, which was amazing.
Yeah, which was phenomenal. You know, like just hearing her talk about her family like that. You know, we did hear about the tragedy she's gone through multiple times. Not just that, like with her dad, her brother, and then the Frighteners. But it became super positive. You know, she talked about the Stepford Wives, and
that was a funny one.
And then we had the Frighteners, and then Cujo, and she was talking about how fucking cold it was.
And you watching that movie, you're like, no.
Oh, no. It was freezing.
Because it's like they are nasty.
They're sweaty.
They nasty. But
disgusting.
No. But she made it so they had a heater in the car for the boy. And now she was like, he's freezing. I mean, obviously she was cold too, but they usually look out for the little ones, you know. So.
Yeah, but it was so fucking dear. But then they played Cujo, but we didn't stick around for that.
No, but we have to mention the short that we saw, though.
Okay.
On opening night. We'll probably be doing more in-depth on all these things, but they did an opening short.
It's called The Gnaw of... like you're gnawing...
Yeah.
Of rocks.
Of rocks. And it...
Dude, they showed toenails, and I swear to God, I thought they were about to rip one of them off. And I would have puked. I would have just fucking puked.
Yeah.
But it
even
was
in stop motion, he'll puke, guys.
Mm-hmm, it was stop motion. It was like 12 minutes too.
Yeah.
It was like a 12-minute stop motion short film, and it was fucking phenomenal. It was in another language.
Yeah, it was an indigenous.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was cool. But yeah, we again like I just said, we didn't stick around for Cujo because Thursday I had been traveling all day. So yes. I got up at like 4 a.m. Dustin picked me up at like 9:30. We went back to his house, then and he lives in about an hour and a half away from Salem, so we had to drive back to Salem. So it was just it was just a lot of traveling. I may have napped a bunch.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. So we were like, you know what? We're pretty fucking hungry.
Yeah.
And Leslie and Brody wanted to go out, so we're like, you know, we'll go. We'll go
out with you. Just let us know where you're going.
We're gonna go to a place called Tipsy Cowboy, and hearing Brody describe it as the cousin kissing joint.
Oh, dude, I lost it.
God damn it, dude! Because of course, country music makes my back hurt.
Yes.
And you know, it was just wild. Like just listening, like hearing her talk about country music and how much it sucks because it does. Yeah. But we're sitting there. We had just ordered our drinks. It was me, Dustin, Leslie, Brody, and Brody's wife. Mm-hmm. And Leslie looks over and she goes, "Hey, is that Michael Berryman sitting at the bar over there?" And we look over. His little fucking leather jacket, his baseball cap, he was over there just drinking a beer.
Yeah.
They got him to come over to the table. So at that point, we are eating dinner with Michael Berryman.
Still in your fried pickles.
He took all my fried pickles, dude. Which, you know what?
You know.
Okay. All right.
He is the sweetest person in the world.
And the amount of stories that this guy has, like, he apparently has done everything in life when it comes to, you know, living. Yeah. He was a lumberjack. He owned a diner. He was a butcher in college. He was security for Bob Dylan.
Insane.
At one point in his life, dude. And he's like telling us these stories, and me and Dustin are just sitting there.
Yeah.
Watching him, listening to him.
Yeah.
Talk about this stuff, and then learning that he's a huge physical media collector when it comes to like music.
Yeah.
He talked about buying his very first Sony 4K.
Yeah, he's so stoked about it.
Oh my god, dude. So and it's so good. He still has a flip phone.
Yeah, that's also
and that's
so
what
cute.
That is what's adorable about it. It's like he's just a fucking person, dude. Like he's just being a guy. Yeah. You know, like just existing.
Yeah, and like
but he did drink like 4 beers.
He did, yeah. I mean,
he was thirsty. He was thirsty.
But like, I still don't know what to fucking say. Like,
and we were trying to like not. We talked about music. We talked about movies, but not like Michael Berryman's movies because you know, working at Hard Rock, I always want to be like. I want to treat them like people. I want them to have, you know, he's out having a beer. I'm not going to sit there and you remember that one time when you were in Double Dragon and you got your neck snapped immediately?
Yeah.
Not going to do that.
No.
I will, though, at some point this week and talk to him about the Guyver.
Yeah.
I need to talk to the lead Zoanoid about the fucking Guyver.
I really want to know what stories he's got about that, though. You know. Yeah. Just him talking about other things like the barbarians, right?
Dude,
like,
when he said he slapped the shit out of the Paul brothers, I lost it. He also told me he talked shit to Steven Seagal's face.
Yeah, he was having a crack up about that too.
And god damn it, dude, because if you know me and B action, I hate Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
So much.
Yep.
But he was just being a fucking just talking about stuff, you know, and like I didn't want to be like, yeah. let's talk about your movies. Let's just talk about film.
Yeah.
And he told us the 3 movies if he had 12 hours left on this earth, what 3 movies he would watch. And one was Doc Holliday, one was
something Forest, right? Like Emerald Forest.
Emerald Forest, and then
Forest.
I don't remember what the third one was.
They Live.
That's what, dude. Just fantastic. Then we part ways. He's staying at the hotel that's literally right behind where we were, so like he could walk to his hotel.
Yeah, like 2 steps.
But at that time, we get asked if we want to go out to breakfast the next morning.
We're like, yeah, why the fuck not?
Oh, by the way, Michael Berryman's going to be there.
We're like, oh, okay.
What?
All right.
What?
By the way, that diner was fucking
fire.
Amazing, man.
They get there next morning. Leslie Brody, Michael Berryman, and we're just sitting there talking. Again, that's when we learned about him being a butcher, when he had watched his boss almost kill himself with a table saw.
Yeah, because it wasn't on right enough.
It wasn't calibrated or whatever.
Just hearing him say that, like, you've been through some shit, man.
And then we are finishing up and we're finishing up eating.
Yeah.
But we're still talking, and Leslie and Brody are over there doing their work stuff, and they're like, well, Dustin, would you mind driving Michael Berryman back to his hotel? And we both just like looked at each other. I was
still, I didn't know what to say. I was like, in my mind I said yes, but I was just like.
So we get to the car, and Michael Berryman gets in, and that's when it gets real for us. Like we're fucking toting Michael Berryman around. And just that the talks continue, man. He's talking about
cars,
Le Mans, and his dad or teaching him how to work on cars. Then he told us his favorite fucking YouTube channel to watch is the Idiots with Chainsaws.
Idiots with Chainsaws, yeah. Yeah.
That is such like a grandpa thing to like.
Yeah, man.
And I'm just sitting there. I'm in the back seat, just watching Dustin and Michael Berryman talk.
Yeah,
like,
I'm driving everything, and I'm talking to him, and it's so hard to put in perspective.
It's not over yet. There's more.
More. There is a lot more, guys. There really is. Like, I'm speechless, just like reminiscing about this.
And we're gonna get to the festival, I promise. Like, there's still stuff, but we drop him off, and me and Dustin are just beaming because
I can't get rid of my car now, guys.
We just toted around someone who we watch and move, but again, at the same time, he's just a person.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the head zoonoid.
Yeah.
So.
And he is spry as fuck, guys. Like,
oh yeah.
He's like, I think like 77 right now, and like you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
So we go, and then now this is like festival time, right? So we sit down for our first short film block, which we actually got to see. It was only one block today.
Yeah.
6 or 7. It was an hour and a half, but some solid fucking shorts.
Yeah, today really, they're definitely setting the tone for this entire weekend, and I am stoked for everything else.
Yeah.
But guys,
what did we have today? We had The Dark Room. We had
Once Upon a Time in Apocalypse.
Dude, it's Russian, right? That's where they're at. They're in Russia. I want to say
so. That's the vibe I was getting.
They're talking about the cold. They're talking about the Cold War.
Yeah, that short blew me away, dude.
Well, it's a snow setting, and that's always a positive for us.
My jaw dropped as soon as I saw it. I was like,
we had one called Prom Night Massacre. Straight up musical.
I've never seen that.
No one cared because we all were fucking laughing, having a good time watching it.
The music was good too.
I have them written down. Actually, I have a good amount of them written down.
There was that one. Then we had Safety Games.
There was a Safety Games. It opened up with one called Undertone.
That
not
one,
to be confused
with the movie. Yeah. That one, I will say, it started very strong. I love the setting they had on that. A lot of very interesting shots. It's about music or like making like sound effects for movies. So that's what that guy's job was, and there was a lot of really cool close-ups on things like blood and like things mixing.
ASMR, like you watched him flush toilets, you watched him cut watermelons, you watched him, you know, paint,
drink,
bounce a tennis ball.
Yeah.
You know, it was actually pretty fucking good.
It was.
Then we had the furry Anxie, which was like a
it was too adorable, man.
It was a stop motion body horror.
What a stuffed axolotl.
Yeah, dude.
So that's, by the way, 2 stop motion shorts that we have seen thus far.
And that was it for today for the shorts. Mm-hmm. So after those shorts, we get a text. Hey, can you come meet us at Notch? Or we walked on.
Yeah, we went to Notch.
We went to Notch.
Yep.
We need you guys to go pick up Michael Berryman from his hotel.
We're like, yeah, man.
Okay.
Like,
not that we're mad about it. It's like
pals,
dude. We're best friends.
We're pals. Like he's part of the podcast family now, guys.
That's it. So we go and pick him up. And he tells us a story about the only time he's ever been arrested too.
Oh yes,
dude. And it's some wild shit. Like the amount of he doesn't stop talking, which I love. Like we get to every time he tells a story, it's so captivating,
dude. Like,
and he has a story for everything.
You know, the guy has lived a great life. Like,
yeah,
and
dude, last time we talked about how he fucking got to stay at the hotel that Hotel California was written after.
Yeah, and
they made fun of, like, the manager went up there and like gave the women of the night a hard time, saying, if you don't quiet, I'm gonna call your fucking parents.
Yeah.
And they shut up and shut their doors, and I'm like, dude, like.
Yeah. And we also got a little tidbit that he essentially helped Lloyd Kaufman make poultry guys.
Lord have mercy, man. But yeah, so we drop him off. Then we wander around Salem. You know, we piddle around. We go to Witchy Hibachi.
That's now my go-to. Like
it's tradition. It's a tradition now.
It still is. Like I love going to Howling Wolf, but now that we discovered that one, I'm just like, I can't. If I'm coming to Salem, I gotta go to.
I got double saki'd.
You did.
I had 2 tubes of sake.
I only got 1. I'm kind of jealous.
Hey, I had 2.
But no, I think we probably drank about
the same amount. Yeah, you kept it going. I was like, all right, that's enough for me because I hate wine. And but after we rolled ourselves out of there, ran over to the police station because I wanted to get Holly a.
Do I have the patch on me?
It's you might have yours. Yeah, you got you one for Logan. Yeah, mine's in the room over there. But
so sick.
I got Holly because my wife's an evidence specialist, so I got her that, and then we make our way back to like the main. Is it Essex Street? That's
Essex Street.
That's the main street.
Yep.
It's like I live here, right?
Yeah, it's starting to be.
Yeah, but
we go to Blackcraft, I think.
We walked around. We looked at Blackcraft, looked up some Pokemon cards.
You got to.
And it was weird. Like everything kind of closed a little early today, but I mean it's a Friday, right? I'm assuming everything's gonna be open later tomorrow. Halfway to Halloween.
Yeah, it's gonna
is being celebrated tomorrow here. So, or Saturday. The Saturday we're here.
It's so funny that happens. It happened like that last year too.
Yeah. So we go to the record shop.
Yep.
For a listening party for the score of The Hills Have Eyes. Look, and I thought about that too because I was over there. I was poking at Dustin. I'm like, they only have like 3 more vinyls.
I know.
You had to buy the vinyl and then the signatures. I thought about that after all that happened. I'm like, man, I'm glad he didn't do that because that would have been $100 just for D Wallace.
Yeah, just for D. Yeah.
Just for D.
That's okay.
Michael, our new uncle, probably would have done it for free.
Yeah, but I have my my Blood on Black wax book.
It's right there. Go grab it. But we did that. We got some sweet footage for that.
Yeah.
And
so
then
it's right here. I just want to make sure I have the mic facing the way.
Man, and then Michael Berryman did us a solid.
Dude, and I will stitch that in here for you guys to see too, but. Yeah, that's another. I want to say tradition, but
well, we're 2 for 2.
Yeah, so like last year we asked Linnea if she could do an opening, which we had on I think for maybe a month and a half.
Yeah.
For the opening of most of the podcasts, she was there. But now
she's here this year too, but no one can find her.
Dude, God bless her. You know,
but like Anna would say, bless her heart.
Oh, bless her heart. Oh, Anna, we miss you. We love you. But we went up and asked if Michael Berryman would like to do an intro for us. And guys, this is something about me. There's
another 2 for 2.
There's really just something about me, and I don't know why.
Boyish charm.
I get roasted all the time by
Michael got his ass, and it was good.
And it's for the name of the podcast, guys. And I blame Stephen King.
I want to say I fueled the fire because I was like, yeah, it's like the Red Baron. And I'm like, that's an Owen. And that's kind of where he took off from that. But
I couldn't escape, man.
Got his ass. Everyone pointed and laughed at Dustin. It was great.
Yeah. I'm the laughing stock. And that's okay, as long as I'm giving people entertainment.
Yeah.
You know?
But, man, he hooked us up. And we got a banger of a little intro from him.
Yeah, I can't wait to start stitching that in the intros.
But
God, he really is like salt of the earth. Like,
yeah, if you ever get a chance, if he's ever at a con and you are there, please just go talk to him.
Yeah,
he will sit there and talk to you.
Like, obviously, he the whole point of like a lot of these older generation actors go to cons is obviously to make their guarantee, right? But he's the type of guy that I feel like even if he wasn't making anything, he would just love to talk to you. You know,
he would make he makes your time worth it.
Yeah. He loves telling stories.
Man, just hearing, like, and I love that. And I told him, I said, my favorite thing, like, I collect physical media when it comes to, like, movies and stuff. And I was like, my favorite thing is commentary. I love listening to audio commentaries on movies because I just want to hear people talk about the movie while watching this movie. But he's one of those that I can guarantee if you just put a mic in front of him, any of the fucking movies, music videos he was in.
Yeah, music videos especially too.
Yeah, like he would just, because he talked about Motley Crue like that night. He was like, yeah, because he was in a couple of their videos.
Yeah.
Smoking in the boys' room.
And I do love me some Motley, so to hear that, I need to go back and look at the videos that he was in.
Yeah.
But we definitely want to, after this, he's got so many people talking to him, but I think after this fest, we're going to reach out to do a proper interview with him on the show, so you guys can really see his personality and his stories, because I really want to dive more into his personal life. Obviously, with him being on the show, I want to talk about the films at that point.
The Guyver for sure, but I really want to... I just wish I brought my copy. I wish I had thought to bring my copy to get it fucking signed.
Yeah.
But I also flew with just a backpack.
That is true. And to be fair, Michael was kind of a surprise guest. I don't know if he was on the bill in the beginning.
I don't know. I want to say
Linnea was for sure.
I want to say the two of them were. Then D was added.
Yeah, because Mick Garris was originally supposed to be the guest of honor for opening night, but he got injured, and he's doing well now. I saw him post some updates and stuff. He's doing good. So Mick, good. we love you and can't wait to see you next time. But I don't know, man. This fest has been great, and we saw our first feature.
Yeah, and that's where we just came from. We just seen Jump Scare, which I had the opportunity to see that at Horror Hound, but my time just didn't align, and then I got a screener for it, and I'm like, no, I want to watch it on a big screen, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah,
I'm glad I did.
Very colorful film and very musical film.
Yeah,
not like musical, like sing along.
The score is
great.
The score carries a lot of the movie.
Yeah, it's a blast. It's like a really weird, twisted Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like Fever Dream.
It's like Texas Chainsaw meets Scott Pilgrim. How I took it.
That's a better way of saying that.
But before it, there was a short film called Candy that played, which was pretty good. It made its New England debut, but. And then we made our way back here.
Yeah.
And we were like, you know what? We're going to fucking record tonight.
Yeah.
And
we were too zonked last night, guys.
But I also don't think enough happened.
Well, we say that.
Here's the deal. We both were like, man, maybe we shouldn't record tonight. Let's just not do nothing. You know, we'll get in, we'll enjoy the opening. And then all the Michael Berryman shit happened, and we're like, what? And then it was just too late to record, and we had to be up early today. So we're like, we'll just do a big chunk tonight, and then each day we'll just do an update.
Yeah.
But I am getting a lot of footage, and you're going to see a lot of stuff on socials, either after this recording's posted or before. I don't know.
At some point. There's a lot, guys, so it's going to be a very big collage. And with these episodes, these like little sessions we're doing right now, I don't know if we're going to be stitching things together
we'll just do the whole event as one
okay, so
thing.
that would probably be easier.
I think that would just be better.
So there'll be some cuts, but I'm going to make it as seamless as I can. I'll intro any footage maybe that you have, like the Michael Berryman. Maybe I'll put it at the very end of this.
Well, here's what we can do. At the end of this, you're going to go big screen.
Yeah.
Day 3 across it.
Yeah.
Very.
It's crazy that
Zack
we're already
Snyder
2 days
like.
in, dude.
Well, the heavy day is coming up. The Friday or Thursday was not very relaxed.
Yep.
But today was pretty busy, and then tomorrow. I'm just curious. What are my steps like,
dude? I don't know. But we were all over the place. Tomorrow it starts.
It's not going to read because I just had to reinstall my pedometer. Let me look at Google Health.
But tomorrow it starts a bit earlier. I think we're also opening up a short block. I think there's 2 tomorrow, which is fantastic.
There's 3. There's
3. There is.
There's 2, 3, and 4 tomorrow.
And then on Sunday there'll be the final one, which is going to be more local Massachusetts horror, which is called Local Mass Hysteria. There's a lot, and we're trying to keeping track of everything. There are some other events happening, like Victoria Price is doing another event where I think I said already, but she's going to be like the cookbook thing. They're doing a book event with authors about how to write. They're doing a filming class essentially with having some of the filmmakers like Toby Poser is here, who, if you guys don't know who that is, she's part of like the Addams Family, not that Addams Family, Hellbender, like the trio that make films. And there's actually a documentary.
There's 3. She's in 3 different formats of film in this event this weekend.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But the documentary that's made called Blood and Guts is a film crew that actually went and followed the Addams Family on how they make their films. I highly recommend you guys at least checking out Hellbender. Mm-hmm. That is it's a fantastic film, and it's greatly shot. But yeah, there's a lot to come, and we're fucking tired from all the excitement.
Yep. So Dustin, hit the transition screen.
What's up, guys? We're here at Salem Horror Fest Day 3, and we're here with the wonderful Toby Poser, and we just watched a documentary about her family and filmmaking, Blood and Guts. Toby, how are you doing?
I'm good, Dustin and Dustin. How are you doing?
We're doing really, really well. It's been a very busy day, I can imagine, for you too. One thing I wanted to ask you that's aside from filmmaking is, have you been to Salem before?
Been to Salem before. First time at the festival, though, and I am loving it.
Yeah, year 9, and we have a running joke right now saying since it's 10 next, it's going to be them going to space. Yeah, so
nice.
Yeah, that's
Can
awesome.
I come?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. But I just have a couple of quick questions here. One thing that I want to say is I'm in love with the filmmaking style that you guys have. We are very big. I want to say voices on our show for indie filmmaking. We love how
people are able to do things on a small budget, and you guys are very known for that and working as a family unit. So when you have such a tight budget like that, what are some of the difficulties that you guys run into?
It's funny. I don't want to like veer from your question, but we just kind of ignore the difficulties.
That's good.
Is that an answer?
Yeah.
Because it's like that kind of is a waste of time. The difficulty, I'll tell you what our difficulty is. Sunshine. We don't like shooting in bright sunshine. So we make lemonade out of lemons. In the end, we just end up hanging out with people we love, and we wait for the clouds.
Yeah, there's a really cool scene in the documentary that I love. Is you guys are going to the grocery store at the end, you're getting all the Hershey syrup and everything. Like, that's true indie filmmaking. I'm gonna make some blood out of some Hershey syrup. Like, that is awesome.
Oh, I am like, I can make blood like in no time. I got it down now. It's so intuitive. I know the balance, and we have a lot of syrup in our basement.
Oh, yeah. And another thing too, that I think really turned a lot of other people on to your movies is Joe Bob Briggs. So I want to know a little bit about that experience and how that kind of came about.
Oh man! Well, the producers were of Joe Bob were kind enough to. They also produced the film we made, Hellhole, but they invited us on after Hellbender came out, and we had our band kind of going Hellbender also, but with the Sixes, and they invited us on the show, and we were so grateful to them and Shudder. That was incredible exposure for us. A lot of people, I think, wouldn't know who we are if we hadn't been on that show. We're incredibly grateful.
Yeah, and that really turned me on to more of your films, because I was a new watcher of yours. I thought that was the only film you guys had, and then I went back and I was like, oh no, there's much more. And now after seeing this, I'm like, okay, so there's more I have to go back and watch now. But the Hellbender really, like, what you guys did and the visual art style there and the way you told your story was beautiful. And to find out that was on such a small budget, I'm like, that is amazing. And it's a true inspiration, I feel like, to other people who are looking to make films, to realize you can do this with anything, you know?
Absolutely. You can, and I hope you will.
Yeah. Whoever is there.
Yeah.
But those are some of the questions I have for you. I know it's a very busy schedule right here. I have my co-host right there. I don't know if he has any questions for you, but we're going to swap over. You can stay seated, and
sure.
we will do some swapping.
So I just had a couple of fun questions to him. Now that he got the business out of the way. I actually got I was fortunate enough in April to watch The Chosen at Horror Hound. And I'm sitting there because I'm walking with my wife, and my wife does not do horror at all. She's a scaredy cat, which is fine. But she loved it. And she's like, that was amazing. I'm like, you're never going to guess who I'm probably going to get to meet next month. My question is, do you prefer short style of storytelling, or do you like making features and having, at least an hour and a half to tell a story?
Oh, definitely features. We have not written a short. Like, we got to produce, and John shot and edited The Chosen, but that was written by Brady Richards, who's one of the awesome programmers for the awesome Telluride Horror Show. And so that was kind of new for us. But we've talked about writing shorts, and it is so much harder for us to fathom than it is to make a feature.
Yeah, because we had to talk to another producer. His name's Joe. He was telling us, I get to film the short, but it can only be 15 pages long because it's got to be 15 minutes. Right. And I'm like, I can't imagine, you being so proud of what you do to chop everything down to up to 10 minutes. It's wild to just think about, but the people who do it are...
I'm impressed.
Very impressed.
I don't yet have that confidence.
Yeah. One of my favorite questions to ask in an interview, if you had 3 movie posters hanging up in your room, what would they be?
Oh, man. Oh, well, The Omen.
Of course, okay.
The Basket Case.
Hen and Lauder. Beautiful.
Let me come up with a good one. I'm going to say the original Nosferatu.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So you have 3 films over the span of the weekend of Salem Horror Fest 9 playing. We got to check out at least 2 of them. Where can people find your other stuff? And if you have anything else you want to plug, we can go ahead and do that right now.
Oh, well, Mother of Flies is still relatively new, out on Shudder and all the other usual platforms as well. But we have a film that we're finishing editing called The Glorious Dead, so that's really on our mind a lot.
Okay.
So John's in an editing fever, and we're excited to roll that one out and hope that we can hope that it finds some love on the festival circuit and then beyond this summer.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, check them out. This is Dustin and other Dustin from the Barron's Hideout podcast, signing off from Salem Horror Fest 9. So like Dustin said, next year we're going to space.
Okay.
Salem Horror Fest Day 3.
Done.
It's
Done.
fucking done, kid. We did not Duncan.
Duncan.
Some fucking donkeys.
Donkeys, kid.
Today, we were talking about it on the way back to the Airbnb. We're like, man, nothing's gonna top the day before. Well,
Boy.
today was pretty fucking solid.
Yeah. It was an earlier start today. We left pretty much right on time to go and meet our first block. I went to go get a coffee, walked around for like maybe 5 minutes, went to our first short block, which was stellar. Like
All of the blocks today for shorts, the 2 that we did get to catch, were phenomenal.
It's going to be really hard doing a top 5. I was trying to do for each block, me personally, try to do like at least a top 2, and I couldn't. And we sat through the first 2 blocks, and then we got to interview one of the filmmakers for Pelicarius.
Yeah, his name is Ricardo.
Yeah, he is super down to earth. He messaged us last night.
It was like 12. I don't stop working for this show. It was like 12:30, and I'm laying in bed, and I get a message from him just saying he was going to be there, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, we heard, your shorts are going to be playing and people are praising it, and he was telling us that he listened to our episode about it, or the programming episode that Leslie and Brody came on for, and he's like, I cannot believe I heard somebody talk that highly of my short film, and I'm like, if that's the case, then it's going to be good.
Yeah. A part of me feels bad when I hear people say stuff like that about like their works of art, but it's very heartwarming too when they see the love and the output that's going on for that. So I was really stoked that he reached out and he listened to the show. We had a great interview with him, and he felt very welcome, and that's very important, guys. That's extremely important when you're doing this type of stuff. You want to treat everybody like they're a human, and to explain to them why a certain thing, that if you love something and you got drew to it, you want to explain why that is, especially to somebody who is like that, who is a little like, oh, I'm on the fence. If they hear at least one thing on there that pulled them to that, they're gonna hold on to that.
Well, and he's not the only one we heard about that from today. Like. The last conversation we just had, like, somebody who'd been in the industry for how long?
Quite a long time.
Still getting the jitters, but that's not the only interview we had today. We had a 3-minute, and I know it's 3 minutes because Instagram would not let me post anything longer. We caught Brody and Leslie in the wild for 3 minutes, and they gave us a rundown of how the event was going, what the date. We're gonna try and do that tomorrow too, the Sunday for the event, but the Sunday is pretty tame except for the shorts, which is gonna be great. But other than that, it's like catching them standing still for that long is
pretty impossible.
Yeah, and they took the time to do that for us, so that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, they are just amazing. The whole staff has been fantastic this year. They're on each other to make sure they're hitting, all of the time slots and making sure people where they're supposed to be. It's very chaotic seeing it through like our side. But they are doing such a great job of running this, especially with how many moving parts there are. Because there's more this year than I think there even were last year. But we saw the shorts. We did a little bit of interviewing. We went to go get some food at Howlin' Wolf.
The Cars is probably my favorite of the event so far.
Yeah.
Nothing's topped it yet.
Yeah, it is.
And we've seen a ton of good ones today. Like, literally, like, 20
Yeah.
today only.
That was really, really good.
But yeah, we
got some fuds.
Some fucking food, kid.
Yeah, we got some
chimichangas
and burritos.
Oh my god,
so
dude.
good. And then
Bangers.
we went briefly to go check out the vendor area.
Very brief.
Very brief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. There was some cool stuff there, but it was smaller this year than it was last year. I will note that.
Yeah. But it was still in Notch, and Notch is a cool ass place to just hang out.
Yeah, it's right by the water too, so you go grab a beer, talk to your pals,
catch a cold.
Catch a cold. And then we made our way over to the Hawthorne Hotel. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a very famous hotel because it's famously haunted.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have stayed there. When I mean a lot of people, I mean going way back. Like I'm saying, like Edgar Allan Poe stayed there. Right?
Yeah.
Vincent Price has stayed there. There's a lot of people who have stayed there, and crazy things happen. But we got there, and this is my first time going in there for an event. They were doing it in the library, and they were showing
the secret underground library.
Yeah, we walked in there, and we were like,
why is everybody dressed?
Yeah,
they're dressed to the T right now. Everybody looks like there's a wedding going on, and we look at the sign and it points down and says Salem Horror Fest this way.
And we're like, oh,
all right. And we're walking around looking like this. We're like, okay.
I was literally doing
the Wayne's World thing. Yeah,
that was really funny. But we go downstairs, and first we walk down. We're like, I can't fucking see shit. It's like pitch black. And you go around the corner, and it's like, oh, here it is. All right, we found it, guys.
Packed house too.
Oh, it was too.
I didn't catch the Q. What was the Q&A that was going on before?
There was it was for a book talk. There was a book that was being, and I think there was also like a short or something that was made
okay, sweet.
So there was something that was tying into what was happening, and we went to go check out Blood and Guts, which is a documentary that was about the Addams family. Not every time I say that, I have to clarify, not the show The Addams Family or the black and white Addams Family. The new Addams Family did like Hellbender, Hellhole, Mother of Flies, that Addams Family. So we went to go see that. I made it a point. I'm like, we need to go see this. And you're like, all right, let's go do it. And it was really good.
It was very insightful, like knowing that they make these movies for under $10,000.
Yeah.
And sure, it's very independent. It's low budget, you can tell, but the love that's put into it, like watching, I'm very new to them. The only thing I knew,
Hellbender?
No, I forgot her name.
Toby
Poser. Toby Poser. The only thing I knew her from was I seen a short film last month called The Chosen. And they were like, oh, she's going to be there. I was like, oh, cool. So that's the only thing I really knew her from was that. But learning about her and her husband battling cancer and surviving, and their daughter, becoming subjected to that too. But like, also like their daughter like working on these horror movies during COVID time. So like she was a senior in high school in slasher movies, and it was funny because like they're like, yeah, we're the family that walks into town with blood splatter all over us, and nobody, no one questions it. They're like, oh, that's just the family that makes scary movies.
Yeah, no, that was a really good doc. And one reason why I like documentaries the way that this was filmed is like they really showed the vulnerable side. They weren't just highlighting the achievements that they made. It was a lot of like lows and how they worked through those lows and came up top, and talking about how they were making Hellhole with a bigger production company because they were doing it all just the family. It was 3 to 4 of them. It was they had full creative control. And John had, he didn't want to give up that control.
He didn't want to,
Which, when you've been doing it for so long, and also learning about his life, how he was always kind of at the center of being able to take control.
It was a male model
Yeah, and a
He was
very
a fucking
popular one too. I didn't know.
very successful male model, and then he got cancer, and he goes, then it was all fucking gone.
Yeah.
And then we learned that Toby she did soaps.
Yeah, like Guiding Light. She was in Law and Order. She
did
in
voiceover.
Sex and the City.
Did voiceover work.
Yeah, like commercial voiceover work too, which is crazy. You guys might even realize that was her, but they played like all the re-recordings, and some of them actually sound familiar to me.
Yeah,
but she does have that voice. You know, like her voice is so distinct, and like even. I'm spoiling it, but even when we were interviewing her, it was just like, this is nuts. But it was a good thing. And one of the things that really cracks me up at the end of you know how low budget it is when they would go to the grocery store or the local store, then they wipe out all the Hershey syrup,
the chocolate and strawberry syrup. She said she has that shit down to a T.
Yeah, just making blood.
The formula is down packed.
Yeah, it was really, really good. So Tina, who was one of the 3 of the filmmakers that made that documentary, was there as well. Fantastic, and I really do want to link up with her and pick her and her other crew's brains on how they approach that stuff, because people were asking it too during the Q&A of what is it like filming a film crew or a film family, and then you happen to film that. Are you being judged and stuff like that?
Show someone who is their craft is editing film what you've edited about them. So
it's like, is that scary? Like I would be like, ugh.
I would tell you what, I wouldn't be wearing white pants.
No.
You'd see the pee.
I wouldn't be wearing pants at all.
That's true too.
Just let it go, man.
That's it. Just hanging dong. It's boys' night.
Yeah, it is. It's boys' night.
It's fucking boys' night.
And speaking of that, I have a fucking gripe, dude. We've been going to all these stores, and we've been seeing so many shirts.
So many ghouls' night. It's ghouls' night. Where the fuck's the boys' night?
Girls' weekend. Where is boys' weekend?
Yeah, dude. We ordered greasy pizza.
Yeah, dude.
We got our fucking Coke Zero,
dude.
And Dustin also has fucking A&W ice cream sundae.
Yeah, we
sponsor us.
We got like Doritos and Cape Cod chips. And
I got my kettle chips.
Yeah, so we're stacked over here, but yeah, I guess kind of going back to the Toby Poser stuff is like, after that, a lot of people were approaching her. I was like, dude, all weekend I'm like, I really want to interview her. And you're like, dude, we're doing it.
At least just talk to her, just talk to her, and like, and it happened. So like, we found our moment. The window opened.
Which after this, we got to make sure we follow them as well. So we got to do that and link up. But she's so sweet, so down to earth. It just wants to do anything. She loves this community. And like another thing that we learned is like they didn't really seek out to do horror,
Yeah, they just fell into it.
And they have been welcomed to an amazing community. Even when we were talking to Tina, she was like, I don't know how this is going to be. I heard things about the horror community. I was very scared of how this was going to come over. I'm like, you're in the right place.
Yeah, that's the second conversation we had today about people being afraid of watching their product, and we're like, why? Like, you're in the right place.
Yeah. And then what did we do after that?
We cruised around town. Because today, day of recording this was halfway to Halloween. Salem on Essex Street was doing trick-or-treating. There were people in costumes. You're going to see a bunch of videos of this stuff. We just walked into some shops, got some information, and then I feel like after that we made our way back to...
I think we met up with Brody again.
Yeah, Brody's ass was sitting in the same seat we left her in.
At 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe even earlier than that, to be honest.
Dustin was even like, watch her still be sitting down in that same seat. And we walked up to the TV station.
Sure as hell.
Sure as shit. Sitting right there. So we went and we did all that. We walked over to 8-Bit Bar, which was booming.
Yeah.
Packed to the gills with trivia.
Trivia night, yeah.
And then we made our way over to Die With Your Boots On.
Oh, yeah, man.
There was a movie.
Close at our night.
There was a movie playing tonight that I had seen at Salem Horror Fest, and I told him that's what I meant. Horror Hound.
Horror Hound.
And I was biting my tongue trying to talk to Dustin about this because that movie is The Barn 3. it's no secret here. We love, and we went for a horror fucking podcast, but Halloween. The Halloween vibes. You've seen how hard in the paint we went for Creeping Death.
Yeah.
1031. Halloween. Moaning Myers.
Oh, Lori.
We seen a fucking Moaning Myers shirt today.
We did. Like a perfect one.
Oh my
you
God.
bet your ass we said that to Anna.
Oh yeah, dude. But we watched The Barn 3, and I'm sitting there. I'm just sitting here going like this.
Literally this watch.
Watching Dustin's reaction to this movie, because when the chaos starts, doesn't stop. It just keeps fucking going, and this one you can just tell that it was just up. The ante was upped because it looks better.
Yeah.
The monsters in it look the best that they've ever have.
Yeah.
There are 2 to 3 new creatures introduced in this movie, and one of them was John Kassir, played the devil.
Fantastic.
God damn it! And he did the cackle.
He did. He tried very hard not to make it like the Crypt, but you knew
it was the Crypt.
You were like,
Keeper.
"There's no way. You can't."
Who's your favorite monster in there? And you can't say the little pumpkin babies.
No, it's. Dude, they were all so good, but I want to go with the crow dude just because I love the way
the
that
bird?
The way that it looked.
Okay.
Was really, really cool. But if I was gonna say another one, it would have to be a Scarecrow.
Dude, candy corn Scarecrow, do it. Just do it. Just do it. Do the laugh.
Dude, when he gets offed.
Oh. And it's exactly what you think a fucking Scarecrow would look like. His head is a corn on the cob.
And it fucking pops.
Dude, she gets the flamethrower to him and it starts popping. I lost it.
Dude, I was laughing so hard. But there were so many great moments in this and a lot of surprises.
We learned what Justin Seaman's next project's going to be, which I'm stoked for because I love that time period of stuff. Like the 1950s little green men, black and white shit.
Yep. I hope he keeps it black and white too. I hope he's not gonna colorize it.
It better be,
unless he does like a
3D
Technicolor.
A Technicolor, yes. So unless there's a gag with it.
Yeah. If he brings back Technicolor somehow.
Yeah, but black and white would be fucking phenomenal, man. But yeah, the night didn't end there, dude. We ended up running into Pat Daughtry. Did I say it right? Yeah, Daughtry.
Yep.
Daughtry.
Same.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. I just had to look at it, but his name's Pat. But he was one of the producers.
He was like a producer and I think a co-director as well.
A co-director for The Barn 3, but we also learned he was the AP for Dead Format.
Yep.
Mike Lombardo makes his way back to the show.
Yeah.
Vicariously.
Yeah, and also Mike has been wanting to come back on ever since we interviewed him.
Yeah.
But he just got obviously extremely busy.
Yeah, but they're in post now, so like watching them rap is awesome. That he did it again. He did it. He made another movie.
Yeah, and it's something that he's been really going hard on. Like all the things that he's been posting, like all the shit he makes in house because everything is made by him. Like the cassette tapes, the all the body parts that are being destroyed,
everything,
the sets. It's insane. He goes hard.
He records on the weekends. That's it.
Yeah, and to hear that Pat is part of that, and also to learn that Pat was also seeking us out.
Dude, when he goes, I was really trying to run into you guys, and me and Dustin are like, fuck, what are we doing right?
Yeah, no, it's insane. It's like we're just dudes, man, dudes and a lady.
And I feel like the feeling that we get when someone says that to us is the same feeling that these actors and actresses, directors, they all have when they're like, people like their stuff. You know, being told that someone was seeking us out to meet us.
Yeah,
was just fucking awesome.
And it's really funny thinking about this too, because the whole overarching theme of this year's Salem Horror Fest is scratching the surface and realizing what's below. And this whole talk about love is always the answer for everything. This is actual, like, we all love each other, even if we don't know each other, right? And getting this feeling of being like, we're doing this thing that we love to do just on our free time, right? And love of the game, really, and to show appreciation to something that we fell in love with, and knowing that these people that are making the things we fell in love with are coming to us and sharing that love to us personally is the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. And I can't say it any better than that, but after that, we decided it was time to come back.
Yeah.
Because we're tired as fuck.
Yeah, there was another movie playing after that, too, that we were like, dude, we need to...
Last night, I said, hey, I'm going to set up my pedometer. I installed it, but you know what I didn't do? I didn't turn on the tracking. So that's 2 days of no steps counted, so I can't even tell you how many steps I walked today. But I can tell you how tired I am.
Yeah. We can also say how much... was it Leslie that told us just halfway?
14,000 steps.
And that was halfway through the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been nuts, but all of the venues have been amazing. All of the team behind the fest has been amazing. Yes. Everyone.
Yes.
It's just funny now because we're known as the Dustins. Like, whenever we walk into anywhere, like, we walked into Dive with the Boots on, we didn't even have our fucking badges on. They're like, oh, the Dustins are here.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we were told this morning that we needed to hurry up and sit down, and then that the next ones we needed to be early because they were really good. And it's like, people think about us to watch this stuff, man.
Yeah. It really is a great feeling.
Yeah.
And like I've said it before, like I've been attending this fest for 7 years, right? And this, what's happening this year, as well as last year, has been a dream come true. To be this, I don't want to say in bed, but like this close to doing anything helpful for this fest, outside or just going home and recording what we're doing right now. Like to actually be there and help them with the things that they need, or to be told about something that we need to go and watch because they know that we're really going to like it is amazing. Also being pointed in directions of people that we need to go talk to. They're like, you need to go talk to them. You need to talk to them. And another highlight that it happened very briefly, but is amazing. Are you going
to say the bathroom in the mall?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that. We'll leave that out. If you guys have been to the Salem Mall,
the Witch City Mall or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you guys know what we're talking about. But
if you know, you know.
Yeah, but when we went to go meet up with Brody, right before we went to go see the Barn 3, I ran into two familiar faces, and it was Emily Bennett and Justin. I forgot your last name. But they are returning guests and filmmakers from, I want to say, Salem Horror Fest 5 or 6, and they're back with new films and just being there. So that's another thing that's so fantastic about this, is that you had people like that want to come back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's all I got to say, man. Like, that's day 3 wrapped up.
Yep.
Tomorrow is another short film block, and then they moved the local mass hysteria from opening night to the last night to give them their own time to shine. So we're going to be checking that out too.
Yeah, see what everybody in Massachusetts has been doing.
And then I got to go get Holly chocolates.
Yes, and sleep.
So that's it.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what tomorrow holds and how we're going to be ending this. But thank you guys so much, and we'll see you when we see you.
What's going on, guys? It's Dustin from the Baron's Hideout, and I'm here with Ricardo Alberon, who just debuted your short film.
Hey, shut it here.
Hi, God. When is Daddy coming home?
I'm going to tell you right now, probably one of my favorites of the festival. Thank you so much. It was amazing. So I got to just have a couple of questions for you.
Sure.
We always ask this question when we're interviewing. We just need to know what got you into horror.
Ooh. I mean, I've been watching horror for ever since I can remember. Like, I remember being a little kid watching The Exorcist, which
Okay.
I probably shouldn't have been
Not as a
watching
little kid.
Yeah, not as a little kid. I do not recommend it. But I watched, I think, when I was like 7 or 8. And ever since then, it like electrified me so much.
Okay.
And I just love that adrenaline of watching horror films. So for me, like these days, all I watch is just horror. So
Sure.
I knew that one day I wanted to make my own just because I love it so much. And here I am.
Awesome. Yeah, that's. I mean, we all were a little too young. So you said Exorcist was your first intro into the horror?
It was the first film that I watched that like had a major impact on me.
Yeah, mine was Nightbreed.
Oh, okay.
My dad was like, "Here, check out this Clive Barker movie," and I'm sitting there, I'm like 6 or 7. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." Dr. Decker scared the shit out of me
Yeah.
for the rest of my life, man. But tell us a little about your film. Like, what went into it? Like, how long did it take you to shoot the film? The production of it. Like, just give us a little insight on it.
Yeah, so Pelaganas is a 10-minute short horror film. We shot it across 4 days. It's
4 days.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was like 2 weekends, 4 days. It's really cool because this is my second short horror film.
Okay.
And I shot it with a group of kind of Chicago creatives called the Firehouse Film Collective, and it's basically like a group that we help each other make each other's films. So everyone just volunteers their time on set to help me make my film, and they also provide like the equipment and the resources to make it. And then in turn, I then volunteer my time to help them with theirs.
Okay.
So I made it with them, and also it stars a lot of my family members.
Okay. Okay. I was going to ask you about that too in a little bit, but there we go.
Yeah. So it stars Mia Cruz. She was my 9-year-old niece, so now she's like 11. We shot it 2 years ago.
Okay.
This was her first time acting, her first leading role, and after seeing my first short film, she had asked me if she could be in my next short film. I'm just like, sure. Let me write you the leading part. Let me write you like the worst things that happened to you in the film. I mean, no spoilers, but but she's in the film. Like my sister plays a voice role in the film. My cousin plays her, so it's like
it's in the family.
It's in the family. It's not a family film, but it's in the family.
Sure. No, supporting the art is definitely a positive thing because we talk to a lot of directors who are like that. They're like, my family helped out. Like my wife, we have a buddy who did a short. He's like, my wife played the main ghost.
Yeah.
But it was like he's like, she did it because I asked her, not because she wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
So it's awesome hearing that you kept it in the family.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about horror, especially one with kids, is it creates dread.
Yes.
It creates peril. There's risk.
Yes.
And seeing this your niece in the short film, like having to deal with, it's left to interpretation what happens to her dad, right?
Yep.
So we have to kind of assume the worst of the worst.
Yep.
And then it just takes a hard left turn, and then shit gets real.
Yeah.
And watching her have to go through that, it's scary.
Yeah.
And also what's scary is nothing scarier than someone on all fours.
That's right.
Watching her mom crawl up the stairs. I sat at the edge of my seat like, fuck.
Yeah.
So. So we do a segment on our show, The Barons Hideout, called Tales from the Barons.
Okay.
Which we take 3.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, we're all big chillin'.
Really cool.
We take 3 short films.
Yes.
And make an anthology out of it.
Cool.
Is there anywhere that we can have people watch this short if we wanted to include it in that segment?
I think so. Yeah, I think we can chat about it to make sure that it's available.
Okay.
Because currently the film is doing its in the middle of a festival run.
Of course, and we never want to, like, whenever that's the case, we never want to spoil the short.
Yeah.
And we always have that. We always, not that we have to, we want to ask permission. Like, hey, because we walk through them.
Yeah.
And if it's running its circuit, we'll wait.
Yeah.
But we would love to include it.
Cool. Yeah.
And like I said, we'll get somewhere. We'll have conversations where it becomes available.
Yep.
And because we want people to see this short, man, because it was amazing.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. Let's be in contact, and I'd be more than happy to. So yeah.
Of course. Do you have anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
You can follow me on Instagram at 3am Films X to check out a lot of it's Pelaganas' current journey in the film festival. It's currently in the middle of its film festival run. It's played at Panic Fest. It went to the Calgary Underground Film Festival, which was amazing, by the way.
Okay.
So shout out to them. So thank you so much for the hospitality.
We'll make our way to Canada one day.
Yes, please do. It's so beautiful. And then it's coming up at the next. Well, I can't actually say what next festival it's going to, but follow me to check more updates, and I'm sure it's going to be available online in the near future, so you can check it out. So yeah.
And we'll tag everything down below because usually Dustin and I make a top 5, and like I said at the beginning of this will probably more likely be in my top 5.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
So I'll tag everything down in the links below.
Thanks so much.
You want to start this one off?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're tired.
Yeah.
We're tired, but not just tired. We just had dinner, and we had witchy hibachi twice this trip, dude.
Yeah, one at the hibachi table and one at the dinner table.
Well, the problem is one was a lunch portion and the other was a dinner portion, and that's where I fucked up.
Yeah.
That's where I fucked up. But we have just wrapped Salem Horror Fest 9, day 4. We had a lot of interviews today.
Dude,
a lot of quick interviews, because like Instagram's like, guess what? 3 minutes or less.
But you know what? They were hard-hitting interviews too.
Yeah.
Very informative on what the projects were and the people that we were talking to. But even besides all that, you just said day 4.
Day 4.
Day 4.
That's one more than 3.
Like, it flew by, guys. Like, I feel like we just arrived yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And
sure did.
I
have a lot less money than when we arrived, though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We just saw my bank account.
Yeah, we were both like, well,
yeah. Luckily, it's pay week.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, luckily it's pay week.
But we started the day with a good old-fashioned red sandwich shop.
I've never been there, and
And I can tell you what we didn't have. We didn't have sandwiches.
That is true.
No,
we could have, but did we?
Easily could have. No, dude, we're fucking rebels, dude.
Yeah.
Tell them what you got.
First they had a whole, like, menu just with coffees and energy drinks and stuff on there, like all made in-house. So I think what I got was, my flame was like a latte. It was really good. And then I got a Bama, I think it's Bama Benny. It's like an Eggs Benedict. But the twist is that the eggs and the hash brown was on cornbread.
Now that I think about it, I think is it a Bama Benny? Because Alabama?
Maybe. Maybe.
Our expert cornbread eater isn't here right now.
Yeah.
I do like cornbread too, but she is a cornbread connoisseur.
It was really, the cornbread was thick. It was thick.
Dude, I had everything but the kitchen sink omelet.
Dude.
And about half a fucking plate of home fries.
Yeah. And the guy that was like on grill, like literally 2 flat tops.
He was Goro. He was Goro. He had 4 arms, dude.
And he was a short guy too, but man, he made up for it.
Hey, don't judge him by his size, man.
He made up for it. And you know what? I would go back there and get his food again.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
But then we made our way over to Salem Access TV to catch local mass hysteria, and that is all of the filmmakers that submitted to Salem Horror Fest. If they were from Boston, from Massachusetts, kid.
Yeah.
If they were all from this area, they had their own block.
Yeah.
To highlight, the local talent, which is fucking awesome. But man, in the middle of the short block,
dude.
What is it? Witch Hunt Theater is the name of their group?
Yeah, Witch Hunt Theater.
We had a 15-minute experience.
It was... I think we looked at the programming for today like once.
Yeah.
And we looked at the names, obviously, of what was playing. But did I think any of this was going to be an interactive live episode or show? No. It was really cool. And we talked to them after, which you guys would see on socials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of the interview that we had. But it was really fun. It was audience participation. There was one guy that raised his hand after I saw what that guy did. I immediately rose my hand. I was like, I'm gonna go and do that.
And I told them I thought they had like plugs. Like I thought there was like people they planted in the seats to kind of
Sure,
like
yeah,
have
yeah,
like
yeah.
a script, but no, it was all on the fly, which was awesome. And what I'm really stoked about is that they talked to Steve, Brody, Leslie about next year already, and I really hope they get like an hour block.
Yeah, that
do
would
something.
be really cool. Like, that's like when I was saying earlier, like William Castle shit. You know,
Yeah.
that would be like that. The
Give me
William
some
Castle.
flying skeletons to the theater.
Let's do it. That was really, really fun, and there was actually quite a few good shorts also in that
Yeah.
block that I was really blown away with.
And all of them hid their accents.
Yeah, they did.
None of them sounded like fucking Mac Wahlberg, kid.
No, but there was a funny moment. I don't know if you were around. Steve was talking. And he went "Ka."
Yeah.
He's like, I don't even talk like that.
Yeah.
It was really, really
It was
funny.
good. But then we kind of like, not that we skipped out on the last short block, but we found ourselves like shotgunning 4 interviews.
And a lot of them were people that wanted to talk with us.
That we were told that there were people looking for us,
Yeah.
and one of them was the Witch Hunt group, which was awesome. We did interview Steve from Salem Horror Fest, the shorts, the
submission
program
coordinator.
the submission coordinator. We interviewed Movie John,
Yeah.
which was awesome, you know, because they did interview us earlier in the weekend. And then our last one was with Alex, and
We also did Michael Berryman.
I was saving that for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun.
Yeah. Alex he was the director of the film The Midnight Driver. And god damn it, that was the last thing we did watch in the theater.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was the last actual like
Feature
that wasn't like a repertory like
wasn't a
movie
short
or something like that. It was really good. And I wanted to ask you briefly. I didn't ask you there, but I know like you are kind of hit or miss with like slow burn movies, and I guess I can take a guess from how you were talking about it also. But what did you think of The Midnight Driver?
I told you, the one thing I said about it to you was I thought there was going to be a third time she was going to get into that car.
Yeah.
Which means to me, that was not a slow burn. Because by the time the second one was done and then the movie was over, I was like, that's it?
Oh, you had that? Okay.
Yeah, I thought there was more to it, but
All right.
we learned that there's a prequel already in the edit stage of... No, it finished editing.
It's about to be submitted.
It's about to be submitted and hit the circuits.
Which is a fantastic.
Yeah, and speaking of that film, on the fly, we were asked to do the Q&A.
Yeah, oh yeah. We walked in. We were walking around. We were doing something. We had like I think a little bit of a break. We were outside doing a call.
We had just got Holly her chocolates from the chocolate shop.
That's what it was. We walked in, and immediately Steve comes up and he goes, "Oh, the director for The Midnight Driver is right over here." And first it was like, "Oh, you guys should talk to him." And like 5 minutes later, Zero Gravity, who has been the host for the weekend, had to get on the train, and they're like, "You guys are doing a Q&A." There was no question.
Yeah.
It was just like, "You're doing the Q&A." And we're like,
but it was awesome.
all right, and I loved it. It was great.
And that's not something I've never done. I mean, you've hosted live events before.
Yeah.
And I've never done anything like that, you know, which it was just awesome to do.
Yeah.
But you did bring it up, and Dustin got to bring it full circle and interview Michael Berryman.
Michael fucking Berryman. This has been the weekend of Michael Berryman.
Yeah, he's our new grandpa,
dude. He's amazing. Yeah, we just I think he was getting ready to leave.
Like he had a signing.
Yeah, he was signing some stuff. He was about to leave and go back to his hotel, and like he kept going, like, "You got to go ask him. We got to go ask and get that interview." I'm like, "Oh, he looks like he's about to leave."
And then Michael, his handler, which we've been talking to all weekend too. He's a Salem Horror Fest volunteer.
Yeah.
That's all. He's not in with anybody here, right? Like his wife doesn't.
Like no.
Okay,
I mean, he has his podcast that's sponsored it as well. But he was really helping with
Film
guests. Yeah, he was like there helping with guests and making people being what they need to be.
Yeah, he was a handler of Dee Wallace, of Michael Berryman. So whenever they had signings, he was there collecting cash. But me and Dustin were going back and forth, like, yeah, just go do it. And Michael walks up, he goes, just go fucking ask him.
Yeah, so I was like, all
we're
right.
like, all right.
All right. And it was a really funny, like, 3-minute interview. He is such a joy to be around. He's really funny. Like, I know you've been saying that literally in all of these because it's true. He is a gem. If he pops up anywhere near you, please go see him. Like, he's fantastic.
And I did it.
What did you do?
I finally did it.
What did you do?
I talked to him about the Guyver.
You did.
And we talked about Steve Wang. We talked about Screaming Mad George. We talked about how he gave Mark Hamill some bullshit about a tiny article at the bottom right corner of his Giant Hills Have Eyes spread on LA Times. And then I asked him, because he said, yeah, I made him laugh so hard. I said, did you inspire the laugh that gave us the Joker? And he's like, I bet you I did. And that's not the first story we heard this weekend from him about him inspiring somebody to make something.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
Yeah, and also if you want to feel inspired, you can go pick up his memoir as well.
Oh, it's
Louisa, who's also like a part of the staff that's
a
been
day
helping.
Oneer.
Yeah, day oneer, literally, and is part of the team now. She gave us the memoir to look at really quick, and on the back of the book, it's all pictures of when he was a kid, and I'm like, this is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
So I need to go grab that myself and read it because I want to learn more about his story. We got a lot of it this weekend, but I'm sure a lot more personal stuff is in there.
Yeah, but then we went and we hung around. We all finally found time to just sit.
Yes.
And we did that. We did it for about an hour.
Yeah. And
which I was down with. We sat down. We all kind of just decompressed. We all talked.
Yep.
And we all kind of like started pitching ideas for next year and seeing what, threw stuff at the wall, see what would stick. But then we went out to dinner.
Yep. And where did we go again?
We're full circle back to the beginning of this, where I was laying back right there. We went to Witchy Hibachi.
Hell yeah, we did.
Again.
Yes.
But not alone.
No.
Last time we went, we were the only two in there.
Yeah.
But this time we had Brody, Leslie, I don't know the
Joe and his wife, who also help with the festival.
Yeah.
And
Michael Berryman came.
Yep.
And Linnea Quigley came.
Linnea Quigley.
So we ate dinner with some royalty, man.
Yeah. And that's just like another like perk that you get for going to this festival. We get it in a little bit more elevated, maybe, but it's not something that we're like seeking out, right? We're not going there just for that.
Yeah, for sure. Like
where there are obviously people that do that, but I just want people to know, like, this is all a huge blessing. Going to this, you being an attendee, this could happen. You could just stumble upon them and strike up a conversation, even if you aren't there to buy something, but don't be some people that we were talking about. Like, just a couple minutes, just chat them up, and if you have the means, yes, buy something off them. But they love telling their stories so much, and like having these dinners and breakfasts and stuff, and just hearing them kind of talk about like their life is fantastic. And to end it on a wonderful dinner, a great picture, and being here right now, I can't ask for anything more, man.
And I don't want anyone to think, after listening to this whole thing, that we're just kind of like boasting about what we got to do. We both all weekend have sat there like this,
literally, like, why is this happening?
Why is this happening to us? Like, we didn't take advantage of nothing. Like, nothing was taken for granted. It was more, we just wanted to support where we can help.
Yes.
And given the opportunities that we were, kind of just like, it was like almost like how I just realized this. Everything that we got to do, everything was kind of just told us to do.
Yeah, we were just like, you're doing that now.
Michael Berryman's going to ride back to you with you guys. Oh.
All right.
Sweet. Okay.
All right.
And then the Q&A and all that stuff, getting to meet Toby.
Yeah, Toby Poser. That was amazing.
All weekend I kept saying Parker Posey. That's not who the fuck that is.
No, Toby was a treat.
And we got a cool little interview with her, which you've probably seen already.
Yeah.
In here, but
we'll be doing a longer one with her and possibly some of the family as well.
Family.
And also just like what I was saying to Leslie and Brody, and I want you guys to hear this too, is running these festivals, right? It's a lot, and not just like money wise, just like the load that you have to carry all weekend. It is a lot. And sometimes it takes a while for the people who run things to see all the great things that happened. And there was a ton of great things that happened. And everybody we talked to, filmmaker, attendee, talent, they all had a blast.
Yeah, it was fantastic. So I don't know what we do miss is Anna.
Yeah,
we sure do miss that country bumpkin.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Rotten Maters.
Yeah, Rotten Maters.
We sure do miss her, and everyone knew we missed her. You know, because
we included her in everything.
Yeah, at every chance we got, we would we would video call her so she can see what's going on and be included. So
yeah,
but yeah, that's really we did do that Black Craft haunt.
Black Craft.
That was pretty fun.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, the little sets they had in there. I think we tried to do it last year, and we didn't get around to it.
Yeah, just didn't get around to it.
But this year, even though there was a lot of shit that happened, we tried to fit in some non-festival related things to kind of get a break, look at the city a little bit
Palate cleanser, yeah.
Yeah, but it was great. And for anybody who is maybe just hearing about this fest through this or any of the posts, because there's going to be a shit ton of them happening, come out next year, because it's only going to get bigger. And next year is year 10, and what I've already heard of them doing is something you're not going to want to miss.
In space,
and then all the Amityvilles.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got, man.
Yeah, I think the same here. We're freaking toasted, dude. So we're gonna relax. This will be coming out at some point.
We'll figure it out. It's already out if you're listening to it.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for always being supportive of the show and of this fest, and we'll see you on the next one.